Okay, Matthew, let's have a look then at some of the dating stories in the papers, and we're going to focus on the festive parties, actually, which is very timely because most of the folks round here this evening will be going to the grand office party. So 23% of them apparently will snog a workmate at a festive bash. Now, I can't believe 23% of this company will snog each other this evening. It could all get very messy. But apparently it goes on around the country, over the photocopier. So obviously we need some tips from you, Matthew, on how to kind of handle those delicate situations should they occur.
Well, they are going to occur, because you put that much alcohol in one room and that much kind of festive spirit, people are going to do stuff.
And those latent tensions that have been building up over the years.
Stuff.
Like type of stuff, like games.
Stuff that happens over a phone.
Are they not play Twister?
They sort of play Twister. Hey, what do you do at the office parties?
I don't know, we don't really like to drink. We haven't watched it's kind of weird, okay, we don't drink, so we always see everyone else. We don't have an office party. I don't know, okay, well, you know all about it. Tell Gabby.
Gabby. Let me tell you, Gabby. So here's what happens. People get into a certain mindset, they go to the office party, tension builds up throughout the year, they get to a certain part where they're in the office now. This is the position that a lot of people get into. People get into the office, tensions build up, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to say something I don't say for the rest of the year. You know, I'm going to make a sexual comment, I'm going to say something I wouldn't normally say, and that's when stuff happens.
And it can either receive, oh my goodness, that's exactly how I've been feeling for 10 months, or they get repelled, and then that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Well, usually, even if two people get it on at the party, the next day, everyone else makes it so awkward that it's difficult for anything to happen after that anyway. So it's really not easy as a situation. I always think, don't go for someone higher up in the hierarchy, don't go for someone...
Don't really like, you're not even
the worst thing you can do.
You're not in the worst thing. It can work out that way. You're not going to be like, going to propose like Sandra Bullock and feel like you're going to win an Oscar, okay? It's going to be an awkward situation. Don't like let relationships get involved.
Maybe
stay focused.
For a moment then, it was like having Anna Raven back on the sofa. Sorry, Matthew.
I like this. We should get Jedward to do dating advice.
That was brilliant. It was. So you've got some tips. And I imagine one of the tips is don't drink too much, which is a bit boring.
Don't drink too much. If you do like someone, give them a compliment that you wouldn't normally give them, because you can get away with stuff at a Christmas party that you can't all year round.
Have I ever told you I love the way your hair stands up like that?
Exactly. You have the sexiest hair I've ever seen, but then say, but I'm only being nice to you because it's Christmas. So now you start creating this tension which is present in that moment, but it's present in that moment for a reason, because this is a different situation. Or you say to someone, if you want to build up some tension, say to them, you're so horrible to me in the office. Because as soon as you say that, as soon as you make someone into like, you're so nasty to me, even if they're not, someone feels the need to like win you back over. No, I'm not. And as soon as you create that tension...
No, what do you do? Relationships at Christmas are like ice. When Christmas is over and the snow's gone, it's going to melt. I think about it, okay? I don't think people should get hard to get, okay? It's kind of hard to know if a girl likes you or not, okay? Girls say, you know what? I like you. And you go, I like you too. And then you should kiss.
Yeah, it's meant girls try to be like, oh, look at me. I've got an idea. We should hire out Jedward to go to Christmas parties
and make sure everything stays peachy.
Yeah, no, the opposite. The opposite. You can get people together.
Do you want me a kind of love machine?
Nina, we did Channel 5, we did a wedding planning thing, wedding planning.
You had to actually organise somebody's wedding.
Okay, it was a real wedding.
It's really hard.
Guess what? We got wedding rings and inside it said Jedward forever. So, I don't know, okay. We're going to check it out on Channel 5 in January. Have you been to Christmas parties?
He has. But can I just...
with anybody at Christmas parties?
Everyone. I get with everyone at the Christmas party. I'm getting with everyone at tonight's Christmas party.
I've got tips for you, okay? To stand there, be cool, and don't drink, and just remain aware of what's going on around you, and you remember for the rest of your life.
John, can I ask you a question? Have you ever been on a first date?
Have I ever been on a first date? I've never, like, I had a proper girlfriend.
Okay. Look, if you do, Matthew might have some advice about what you can eat, because apparently we're very adventurous on our first date. 55% go to a high street pizza chain on a Thursday evening and start off by sharing, very specific this, a plate of antipasto. My first date, the boyfriend I went out with, ended up going up for 3 years. He ordered carbonara, and it was all over his lips, and he didn't realise. And I must have really liked him because I carried on, you know, I didn't kind of walk out at that point. So I think I'd be quite careful what you order on that first date.
Yeah, just avoid eating on a first date.
Yeah, just
like,
not.
Don't, like, just not.
Go
somewhere where you can just you can drink something, you can walk. Eating isn't really necessary. It's one of the most awkward things you can do opposite each other is to sit and eat.
Drink mouthwash.
Drink mouthwash.
Fresh breath, fresh water.
John cake.
Sorry, no, go on, Edward.
Don't drink mouthwash.
I think it's kind of good because it kind of gives you like the image from like movies. You're like sitting there like, let's order some pizza, and then everyone feels like they're in a movie.
Most of your life feels like it should be in a movie. I'm sensing this.
Yeah.
That you want. Do you think there will be a
And it's Channel 5 should get on it. We had a meeting. With Channel 5 meeting.
Jedward the movie. Okay, how about this? Apparently, British chat-up lines are beating the French. British men are officially better than their Gallic counterparts at chatting up women. Nearly a quarter of women believe men in the UK use the best icebreakers compared to 90% of French men. I think if a French man said anything to an English woman, it would sound better, just because French sounds so beautiful, doesn't it? So,
J'adore la Gabby.
But this is the problem. This is the problem. I think British people get away with more because they take themselves less seriously.
right, okay.
So I can say the dumbest thing, but if I say it in a way that's playful, I'm laughing at myself, it becomes self-deprecating and that becomes endearing. Whereas,
You translator.
and you don't need a
That's true.
translator.
Yeah, unless you understand French. I got everything you said there. I was with you on that. Are you bilingual?
I don't know, okay, because when we go to like different countries, we don't really want to speak the language, but we try our best. Like we're on a German channel, okay, actually have a translator in your ear, and they're just talking German over you, and it's crazy, and they can't keep up with you, so we just do our thing.
I can't imagine anyone not being able to keep up with you guys.
I find it very difficult. I think everyone doesn't understand what we're saying the whole time. Because remember before we came on, you said you could talk fast and we're a little crazy.
We had a little talk-off competition, didn't we? See who could talk the quickest, and you said I won.
Yeah.
And I beat him at it. The key thing as well is to repeat yourself. I find, when I'm doing my Jedward impression, they're going home tomorrow, Matthew, so they might find, a day at home with
and then comes Germany straight after, it's going home for a day.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you might get home and you might find when you're relaxing at home in Dublin, you meet a nice lady. So how would you advise Jedward, because I'm sensing John wants romance. I can see, he meets somebody, she's nice. What should he say?
What should he say when he gets home?
Chat-up line, yeah.
What should my first man be? What if I see a cool girl? Like, how do you feel, okay, because it's kind of weird being a celebrity because you don't know if the girl likes you or not.
Oh, she just likes your hair.
And it's kind of weird if she's not like an ultra Jedward fan. Then
Well, here's what you should do. For once, just like do a little side party. Have the same hair as me, and then they won't recognise you. They'll go, who's this lovely gentleman speaking to me? Then you can just walk up to someone and say, you're lovely.
Yeah.
You just say to someone, I was leaving, but I wanted to tell you you're lovely. Because usually when you say, I'm leaving, but I wanted to tell you, suddenly it becomes something that is, there's no pressure on the person that you're speaking to. Then if you say to someone, I'd love to get your number before I go.
Who wouldn't melt if a man came up to them and said, or a woman and said, you're lovely? I mean,
Gabby, I'm leaving after this cake. I just want to say you look lovely. You've got really nice hair.
You even slowed down in that line.
I know. I'll do very American thing. I accept your compliments and I take it with me.
Gabby, the top you're wearing brings out your eyes.
I want it for you because it's green for Ireland.
Green eyes.
Right, let's move on to Matthew's book. Matthew, your book for our Christmas giveaway is A Christmas Carol. Charles Dickens. Have you read A Christmas Carol, guys?
Christmas Carol, have you ever seen a movie with Jim Carrey?
Not everything is a movie, Things do start off as books. Charles Dickens didn't write the script. He wrote the book.
They have films at the time. They have like cameras to film it. So we have a Jedward book before we have a Jedward movie. We'll get on it.
Yeah, get the book first. This is going on. So thank you so much for this. We do have a wide selection of books, guys, and you can have a look. And you can probably apply for the competition. You must have a charity in Ireland that you'd like to give the books away.
Yeah,
go to the website. Make-A-Wish.
We have British Experience books and NSA books.
Yeah,
okay. We read all their books as well, okay, but they're just like, no. We read all the Harry Potter books and the Twilight books. And that book that guy has.
That's Matthew, and that book is Charles Dickens. Jedward, it has been an absolute joy. Thank you so much. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. What's going on?
Let's go.
Are you gonna take it with you? You're gonna take it with you? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Thank you. I'm never going to wash my cheek. I thought you were going to get it.
I was going to get something. Come on, Charlotte.
You brought your own mistletoe.
Kiss out.
No, I don't think you're going to get one. Jedward, I wish you a fantastic Christmas, great success, and love.
The next Oprah.
Oh,
you're totally awesome. Your show totally rocks.
We'll come back anytime.
Audience ever.